what's qualifying, what's not qualifying, and for the people that don't understand, guns are qualifying.
Yeah.
Like violent crimes are qualifying, but so like break down the qualifying, not qualifying.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much said it. So like most violent felonies are qualifying, which means they're eligible for bail.
Well, not just violent ones, right? Because there's also anything that's labeled a domestic violence crime.
Yeah,
right?
so there's some misdemeanors too. So yeah, most violent felonies are, I think, with the exception of one type of robbery. And then most misdemeanors are not bail eligible except for like certain sex offenses, certain domestic violence offenses, certain things that are labeled as hate crimes. And then most non-violent felonies are also not bail eligible. So if you want to paint with broad brush strokes, it's like violent felonies and like misdemeanor sex offenses, misdemeanor domestic violence, hate crimes. Those things are generally going to be bail eligible, and like everything else is generally not bail eligible on the first go round. But that's the other thing people don't understand is a lot of people are like, oh, it's just like a revolving door. There are different provisions in the bail statute that allow judges to set bail even on non-qualifying offenses if, for instance, in certain situations, if the person gets rearrested for a certain offense, even though it's not bail eligible, if they have, if they were out on a previous offense at the time they got rearrested, in certain cases that can make it bail eligible. If the person is out on a non-bail eligible offense and they're accused of like intimidating a witness or violating an order of protection, or they willfully and persistently don't come to court, like those things can turn non-bail eligible offenses into bail eligible offenses. So it's not even as like clear cut as just this is bail eligible, this is not. There's a lot of overlap in terms of, even for the non-bail eligible offenses, certain triggering things can happen that make it bail eligible.
And a lot of these were part of the original statute, and then most of them are part of the rollback.
Yeah.